Hi again. I am about to make myself some breakfast, even though I don't even know if I'd call that brunch. I think I'm making straight out lunch for myself. And I thought I would kind of show you guys like what I decided to make. This is something that the Beeb made for me yesterday, and it was delicious. So I'm gonna try it again with like a little different spin on what he did. I am extremely impatient, and I tend to burn or mess up a lot of things that I cook, even though I really do enjoy cooking and baking. I am not good at it. Just not. So I'm gonna just go through like what I'm gonna do with you guys, and then see what you think, if you are inspired to make it on your own, or if you have suggestions on things that I'm doing. I promise that I want to take the cooking criticism very, very well, because I want to actually be able to survive on my own without needing someone to help me every single time I want to cook something. So yeah, let me show you what I got. So here's my supplies, my pans, very old. I definitely need to get new pans. And my bowl. And then this is some freaking delicious chicken that the Beeb made. And I don't remember what he put on it, but it's like different seasonings. I really don't remember what he put, but he grilled it with his brother. It's freaking awesome. And I am not a fan of chicken normally. Just as a rule, 9 times out of 10, I feel like the chicken that I eat is really, really dry, and I end up having to put like a ton of seasoning and sauces and stuff on it. And I am a self-proclaimed condiment connoisseur. So, it's not that I mind like using condiments and sauces and all that stuff. But I mean, the way that I look at it is, I don't want to eat a meat that's going to require me to add a whole bunch of crap to it. But this chicken is amazing. And yes, and like I know what I just said, like he put seasonings and stuff on it, but it's not like this overload of seasonings that masks the chicken. Like the actual chicken itself is awesome. Anyway, moving on from my chicken rant. I've got mushrooms and eggs, and then yesterday, I forgot my cheese, so let me grab some cheese. Right now, 2 slices of cheese. And then yesterday, that's what he made for me yesterday, and I've decided to also add tomato. I want a little veggies in my life, so yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So I learned how to crack an egg with just one hand. Like I did it years ago, and I haven't really like done it in a while, I think because I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna see if I can do it for you guys today. Watch the shells get all in there. I'm sure it'll happen. Ooh, I did it. Look, watch me do it again. Oh. Oh. Ooh, it's the little things in life. Okay, so I'm getting way ahead of myself. I was really excited to crack an egg with just one hand. And I did it, and now that's out of the way. So I really want to like saute my mushrooms up just a little bit before I like get my eggs done. The Beeb so thoughtfully reminded me that I need to not turn the burners up full blast. That's probably my first mistake when cooking, is that in my head I'm like, oh, the higher the heat, the faster it'll cook. Yeah, the faster it'll burn. So anyway, I'm gonna put some vegetable oil, just a little bit of vegetable oil. I don't exactly know the health benefits, I'm gonna need more than that, to vegetable oil versus olive oil versus coconut oil and all that other stuff. I've heard good and bad things about all the different types of oils. So, let me know what you guys think, if you have suggestions on maybe healthier ways to saute vegetables. I feel like sauteing vegetables in vegetable oil might be a good idea. I have no idea. So, yeah, so I'm gonna saute the mushrooms in the pan and probably put some salt and pepper, just because it sounds like a good idea. So while I'm waiting for my pan to warm up, I decided that these pieces of mushroom are a little big for me to put in my chicken, mushroom, cheese, tomato omelet. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop them up just a little bit. Okay, so clearly a one-handed job is not the way to go. Oh, actually it's working. I guess that one was just being a rebellious little mushroom. I'm really not, like, there's no science to this. Like, I'm literally just chopping whatever I can see through my phone camera. I'm not actually even looking at the mushrooms directly. I'm looking at them via phone cam. Yeah, that's probably good enough. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put my mushrooms in the pan. Ooh, that means it's working. You hear it? Yeah, so there we go. And I suppose I should probably get a spatula. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, I feel like maybe I put too much oil. I always do too much. You know what Mama always taught me? You know, you can always put just a little bit, because you can always add more, but you can't take it out. Sorry, Mom, I didn't listen. While those are doing whatever they're doing, here are my eggs. Dink! I'm missing some milk. Side note, funny story. So, I was making scrambled eggs one day, and I got everything together, and I was like really, really craving eggs. It's like all I needed in my life. And I realized after I had already cracked the eggs and like put my salt and pepper and stuff in, oh, that's right, I should put salt and pepper, that I didn't have any milk. And I'm like, well, I need them to be like fluffy. So I actually had two separate situations where this happened. And the first time I had butter pecan coffee creamer. And I was like, no, there's no way that that would taste good. And I'm like, you know what? Like, what the hell? Like, I'm only going to put just a little bit in to make them kind of fluff up a little bit. Oh my God, guys. Was seriously the best eggs. It was so good. It's kind of sweet. Oh, it was delicious. And then another time I did it, I didn't have coffee creamer or milk, but I had whipped cream, which is weird because I don't really normally have whipped cream in the house. So I was like, you know what? F it. Let me try. And sure enough, same. It was delightful. So anyway, moral of the story is I feel like any kind of dairy or dairy substitute is good for fluffy eggs. So these are coming along quite nicely, I think. And I don't believe that I can really like beat or whip these eggs up sufficiently one-handed because I need to hold the other side of the bowl. So I guess I'll be back in a minute. All right, so these are pretty well whipped. Whip it good. I guess, I don't know, they feel like they go out a little bit more milk to them. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in this little lye, which I'll go ahead and put it on a lower temperature because I don't want them to burn. And then I'm going to put this like olive oil cooking spray on it so it don't stick. Ooh. Alright. I guess that's good. See, I told you, I'm not a confident cooker. Chef, I'll let that warm up a little bit. I think these are really doing well, and I probably should take them off the heat by now. I really did put way too much oil. Look at that. Like, I'm just trying to saute them. I'm not trying to bathe them. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to put those in here. I'm going to let them kind of cook up for a little bit, omelet style. And then I'm going to put my cheese. And I probably should go ahead and chop up some pieces of chicken now. And the tomato. Yeah, and then I'll let it all kind of do its thing, and I'll fold it over, and then I'll have an omelet. So another issue that I have with cooking is that I'm really bad at timing things out, as far as, you know, if you're cooking more than one thing at a time, and they each take different times to finish. Like, I basically do not all arrive done at the same time. So I feel like my mushrooms are like finished, they're done, and now they're just going to sit there in that oil while I'm waiting for this pan to heat up, which I guess that's okay. Probably needs a little more time. Yeah, like, and then when I do like eggs and bacon and stuff, my eggs are done in like 2.5 seconds, and then they get cold while my bacon is still baconing. So that's another thing that I would love to take advice on. I mean, I feel like y'all are going to say, well, if you know it takes 10 minutes to do the eggs and 5 minutes to do the 10 minutes to do the bacon and 5 minutes to do the eggs, then you start the eggs 5 minutes into the bacon cooking, but it doesn't always take the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know. I probably should take a little more. I don't like math. I really don't. I probably should take more time than figuring out like how long each thing takes, and then anyway. Moving right along to my eggy eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and pour these in the pan. Yolky. Alright, and then, yeah, I guess I'm just going to kind of wait for them to figure out what they want to do with their life. There's my chicken. So I'm actually going to make 2 of these. One for me and one for Beeb. Yeah, pretty exciting day in the life of the redhead. Oh, I should cut up my tomato. I totally forgot. Say hi. You said hello? Hi, beautiful girl. This is Gotham. Gotham City. She's my kitty. Now she's showing us her little booty. Hello, girl. She's like, hello, world. Mommy, feed me. Yes. Meow. So the baby did not want tomato, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and cut some up for myself. I really have a big craving for vegetables right now. And I really wish I had more that I could put and make this a much more like veggie centric omelet, but all we have are tomatoes at the moment. Instead of eating like donuts or potato chips or like junk food snacks, and don't get me wrong, I love those things. If I had a choice between that and then like raw, you know, like broccoli and cauliflower and carrots and like some kind of dip, I would probably pick the vegetables. I don't know what it is, but I love them. I love them as a snack. So I was just really craving some type of veggie today. And now I'll go ahead and show you my eggies. They're bubbling a little bit, getting moving along, and I feel like it might be, so this is what it looks like right now when I start to try to like gauge how well they're cooking. So it's still a little runny, and this is the part where I really don't know if I should be putting the chicken and mushrooms and stuff in now, or if I should be waiting a little bit longer, because my plan is to put them in here like, and then flip it, so it's almost like I'm making a taco sandwich, like with egg, you know what I mean? Like, so I think I'm gonna put it in now. Alright, so this is what I did, and I already have a feeling that this is probably not the most ideal way to do this, though I can't quite picture in my head what would have been a better way. But there's like the mushrooms, and then I put in the chicken and the eggs, and then my plan is to kind of flip this over, which looks like it's kind of at that point. Yeah. No. Oh, please. I messed it up. So now it's just like an egg blob. I think what happened is I had too much ingredients and too little eggs. And like I should have ripped the cheese in half. I probably should have used half of that chicken. I think the mushrooms were probably okay, and then I didn't wait long enough for the eggs to be firmer before I tried to flip it. So now it's kind of like an egg goo. It's not quite scrambled eggs. It's not quite an omelet. It's a scromelette. Look, I invented something new. Yes, guys, here's my scromelette. This is exactly what I meant to do and what I meant to make. It's a beautiful creation. So sorry, beebs. Anyway, I'm sure that it'll still be delicious. It is not at all what I was intending to make. But you know what? I am damn proud of it. So if he doesn't like it, then he can kiss my big toe. I gotta say, I really wish that I had like eggs or sausage or bacon or hash browns or something like that. I think that that would have been really yummy with this. No, I don't. I have old Eggo waffles and some macaroni and cheese. Yeah, doing good. We need to get to the grocery store. So, anyway, I think that it's almost done. Probably needs to be cooked through a little bit more, but I don't know. We'll see how mine turns out, and I'll show y'all. I'm not going to go through the process of making it again. I'll just show you the final product and see what you think. And let me know if you want to hire me for your next event. I'll cook you some scromelettes.